Thank you for doing this entire interview without plugging your merch once.
Logan Paul reveals why he's really fighting KSI and why he walked out of the London press conference. Plus, Logan's interview with BBC Radio is getting a ton of backlash. Hey guys, it's Lisa for Hollywood Life, and before we get into Logan, did you know his younger brother Jake is in the new Unfriended film? Well, he isn't, but apparently Google thought he was, causing a lot of confusion to the point that people promoting the film actually had to address it. They even featured Jake in a hilarious mock trailer.
I really think you should stop.
Oh, God.
Buy that merch.
That looked way too real. I think that is real.
Guys, that's what they're trading.
Trade what?
All those videos.
We have to do something, and we have to do it now.
This Unfriended trailer would have been more realistic if Logan was in it. I'm joking, sorry guys. But okay, speaking of Logan, recall he peaced out early from his London press conference after KSI was ripping him a new one. Well, it seems like Logan was just trying to make it to his BBC Radio 1 interview before flying back to the States.
4 rounds? I'm betting $1 million on myself. Are you really gonna do that? Yeah.
Where's the rest? Yeah, where's the rest?
Yeah, apparently that's all BBC Radio 1 will ever show because they faced backlash from fans after the promo's release and eventually tweeted this, quote, "After listening back to the interview, we don't feel it's right. We understand some of your strong views on Logan, but ultimately, if we don't think the interview is good enough, we don't air it."
The fuck out of here.
I don't know, that Logan interview sounded spicy to me. I'd love to see it. Regardless, Logan did stop by New York to do an interview with Casey, and we learn a lot. Logan reveals his Suicide Forest documentary is not going to be a fluff piece and says it will show what his life was like at that time for a better understanding of the events that transpired. LP then tells Casey what he plans to do with the proceeds from it.
If we do decide to monetize it, 100% of the proceeds will go to some sort of suicide prevention awareness program. Because that's essentially what this whole thing is about.
Things get pretty interesting when Casey presses Logan about playing with dead rats after the Suicide Forest vlog, and this is his response.
The rat that was me becoming obsessed with the idea of being a villain. I essentially became the architect of my own destruction because I wanted to be who they thought. I thought I might as well adopt this, screw it.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say that's the bad guy.
But alright, Logan later says he's trying to avoid being insensitive and reveals how he's becoming a better person.
I'm vegan now.
Being vegan just makes you better than most people.
Got a girlfriend who is extremely wise, and she helps me grow and become the person I want to become.
That part about Chloe's kind of cute. But okay, Casey eventually switches gears to talk about the KSI fight, and Logan reveals why he's actually doing it.
This is like the boxing win for me, is showing people that even if you fail, even if you get knocked to the ground, even if you feel like you're at the lowest point of your life, you can get up and do something and still win.
Logan also reveals why he didn't talk back to KSI at the London press conference.
I have no interest in bantering back and forth with someone who is the exact person that I am trying not to become and stray away from by degrading women, by going after my family in a manner that is intended to harm. Goal for me here is to beat him, not talk about his family or talk about what I'm gonna do to his girlfriend.
But alright, you guys can click right up here to subscribe, hit that bell button down below, and let us know in the comments if you're Team Logan or Team KSI. Bye guys.